Now, Georgia's parliament has formally dropped plans for a foreign agents law that has triggered a major domestic political crisis and an international outcry. Thousands took to the streets for days, asking the government to revoke the bill. The controversial proposal would have required media and NGOs that receive more than 20% of their funding from abroad to register as agents of foreign influence. Opponents said it would have limited free speech and moved the country towards authoritarianism. DW correspondent Maria Katamadze joins us now from Tbilisi. Maria, the government has now withdrawn the bill after several days of protests. Can you describe for us the mood in Tbilisi right now?
Well, Georgians seem to be getting back to their business, getting back to their normal daily lives. However, protesters just confirmed to us that there will be additional rallies because dozens of protesters are still being detained, and they say that they will pressure the government more to free them.
OK. Now, the Kremlin's reaction has been to say that it is watching the situation with concern. Can you tell us why it's so concerned?
Well, the same legislation, foreign agents legislation, exists in Russia. And yes, for the past 3 days, Georgians were signaling to Kremlin that they do not want the same law in their country. They do not want to import Kremlin policies. And that was the clear message to the Kremlin. And given that Russia is trying to keep in control former post-Soviet republics such as Georgia and Ukraine, of course, it's not happy that Georgians are turning towards Europe and are saying that they do not want to be with Russia, but they want to be with Europe.
So speaking about Georgia's focus towards the European Union, can you give us a sense of what the withdrawal of this proposed bill means for Georgian politics and its path towards the EU?
Well, Georgians were applauded internationally, and many politicians, European politicians in particular, said that Georgians want to be in Europe. And however, it's not that easy for Georgia, because there are reforms still that Georgian government has to adopt in order to become EU member. For instance, a very tricky one is de-oligarchization of the country, given that Georgian ruling party, Georgian Dream, the founder of the party is an billionaire who is believed to be shadow leader, and he made his fortune in Russia. Still, it's very tricky situation, and I think it will be very interesting to watch closely what the ruling party, Georgian Dream, how Georgian party will deal with this.
Maria Katamadze in Tbilisi, thank you so much for that.